Hi there, I'm going to show you how to make a platform for freestyle. You're going to need some duct tape, tape measure, box cutter knife, pen or pencil, straight edge, and then some kind of surface to work on. I'm using cardboard. And you're going to need some matte material, and here's what I'm going to use. So first thing, I'm going to measure my dog's stance. Hey, Pot, come here. Push. I'm going to measure where his feet are. Yes.
My dog's width was 8 inches and length was 18 inches.
So I'm going to add in half an inch on each side and about an inch or two on the length. So 8 inches wide, I'm going to add half on each side, so that's 9. And then the length, he was 18 inches. I'm going to add about an inch front and back, so that's about 20 inches. So in the end, I want 9-inch by 20-inch platform. So what I'm going to do is measure that. On this particular material, I like it going across, so I'm going to cut it that way. So I want 9 by 20. Here, Pat, come here. Continue, push. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to take my box cutter knife and my straight edge. I've marked where I'm going to cut. So I'm going to cut the tabs off of this sort of jigsaw puzzle stuff. I'm going to use my straight edge. And there's my first layer. I'm going to use 3 layers for my dog. I'm going to test this out first. Come on.
You can see the platform is a little bit too wide, so I'm going to trim that down later. I overestimated the width of my dog's stance, so I'm going to have to shave down the sides a little bit. I'm going to take a total of an inch off the width and probably 1 or 2 inches off the length. Better to cut it too big than too small. So here I am just trimming off that excess material. You can see that's a much better fit, so I'm going to go with this size.
So I'm going to cut 3 pieces like this and tape them together. Okay, so I have my 3 pieces of material. I'm just going to stack them, and I'm going to use duct tape to tape them together. I'm going to use 3 pieces, one across the top, one across the bottom, one across the middle, and I want it to be really tight. I want it to be able to wrap around, so I'm going to go pretty wide. I can cut off the excess later. I'm going to lay out my tape. I'm going to put it in the center here. Make sure everything is lined up. I'm going to pull tight. I'm going to squeeze down on the material and make it come really tight. You can trim off the excess. There's the top, and I'm going to do that across the middle and the bottom. And that's about it. I have my platform. If your dog is really long, you might end up needing to interlock two pieces together. I'm going to go this way so that the lines are horizontal. That's just how I like it. So now I have a long piece, and I can just measure my dog's stance in case they're really long, and then just cut accordingly. So that's the tutorial for how to make a freestyle platform. The bigger you make the platform, the easier it is for the dog to get on it. But the drawback is if it's too big, then they can be not lined up and still have all 4 feet on. So you want to make it as small as possible, but still comfortable for the dog to get on there. As you refine it, you can start to make your platform smaller and smaller. So here I have a really thin one, and my dog is relatively good with this. We can test him out. Find it. Yes. Find it. So make your platform as small as possible, but still comfortable for your dog. All right, thank you.